What's your fixation on Ed?
My fixation on Ed Mylett.
Your past does not disqualify you. In the matter of one moment, one decision, one day, one account, one client, one meeting, one speaker, your life changes.
Number one is his rawness and the dog inside of him. Like, he gave a talk to Keller Williams last year. He was their keynote speaker, 2023, Keller Williams. And he talked about being the one that changes your family's history forever.
That one little act of I can help you has changed millions of people's lives across the world.
Like, there's the one that comes along in the family that does what nobody else did, and the family now becomes something that it never was. And he was the son of an alcoholic. His mom was a drug dealer or druggie.
I'm the son of an alcoholic and a drug addict.
And he learned to manipulate his dad's feelings and emotions based on how drunk he was as a kid. So growing up, I learned that same thing, not so much with the alcohol aspect, but so much in terms of people around me. Like, I was searching and trying to figure out these answers.
This is the person you were born to be.
You know, why did my parents get divorced? You know, why did I get sick? Why am I in the hospital? Why am I going through chemo as a kid? Why am I not allowed to be the kid? All this stuff. And I learned to sort of rely on myself because of this narrative that was created in my head. It's like, it's just you, right? Like, you're it. There's nobody coming to save you.
Spend the rest of your life worrying about everybody thinks about you. Someday you'll never have to worry about it again, because when you die, nobody will remember you were here. Stop worrying about what these people think about you.
And so as I grew up with that and got into wrestling and got into cage fighting, went from being ranked 5th in state in wrestling to becoming an amateur cage fighter, it was just me trying to catch that dog inside of me, because there's always been a dog inside of me. And so when I hear Ed talk, like, no, your excuses in your life will only hold you back. They're only lies. They're only narratives that you tell yourself to coddle what you're incapable of doing.
You don't start getting after your dream, it'll get old and dated and stale because you keep...
It's like when I hear those things, that fires me up because I've lived that story. I continue to live that story as a speaker, as a business owner, as a father, as a husband, and honestly as a Christian.
You need to stop letting the damn world push your family around.
And that dog inside of me is just pent up on a leash, like at the end of its chain, just trying to break loose. But the problem is, if that dog does break loose, I'll lose everything that I love and work for, because it's a problem I have. It's a psychological problem. I don't know when enough is enough. I've never been able to say that's good or that's enough. I always continuously want more. So it'll pay off in the end, like Ed talks about, but it's what are you willing to sacrifice to get to that end? So I have this internal fight inside of me of trying to balance not losing everything, but getting the success that I want to have for my family, to continue to do philanthropy work. So when I hear him talk about being the best you, it's your mindset, it's the vibrations in the world, it's the frequency, like, that resonates with me, because that's exactly where I'm at right now. I want to be that speaker on stage that says just one thing that literally changes somebody's life and they rewrite a whole new story. That's why I'm chasing Ed Mylett.